Just a few days away from the Cincinnati Fringe Festival. It's almost time. And back for the 13th time, it's True Fringe. True Theater's back. It's Dave Levy. Hello, Dave.
How you doing, Kirk?
I'm great. Tell us about True Fringe. Tell everybody what they should expect to see. What's True Fringe? Tell us all about it.
Well, True Theater, which is the company behind True Fringe, has been around since 2010. We got our start at the No Theater, which, you know, is the central home of the Cincinnati Fringe Festival. And since our inception, we had been invited to contribute a one-night-only special event to the Fringe Festival. Our modus operandi is to provide a platform on which people can share their true personal stories based on the theme of the evening. And so to make a Fringe-like event out of that, we decided that the people telling stories at True Fringe would always be people associated with that year's particular festival, whether they be on stage or behind the scenes.
Sure.
And that the theme would be anything to do with their journey as an artist or as a theater person, in essence. So that's what we've been doing since the beginning. And we've had some of the greats, names that you'd recognize, Paul Strickland, Kevin Thornton, Tommy Nugent. And we've had people that have, come through once and gone again. And they're always very interesting. They're always a lot of fun. They share about a 10-minute story each. We'll have 4 people this year to squeeze into our hour time slot. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, and are you ready to announce anybody for this year's lineup?
Well, I've got 2 names secured, and I don't mind sharing them. The other 2 will announce when it comes time to do the Fringe previews, and so Those will be a surprise.
Yeah.
The first one is Ingrid Garner, who this year is producing her show Eleanor's Story, An American Girl in Hitler's Germany, which I see right now is being produced in the Tampa Fringe and is getting rave reviews.
Yeah, and we talked to her last week, and there's a preview video out there about that show, and she sounds passionate and like it's going to be pretty good. I'm excited to see that one.
Cool, and I'm looking very much forward to talking to her. And, and you, Kirk.
Yes. Yes.
You've written a show that's being produced as another special event, Webcam. Is there a subtitle to that show?
Nope, just Webcam. A new play, I guess. Posters behind me there. Yes, it's a development piece, which means basically we get one performance, and it's really most of the time I think development pieces aren't quite done. This one's pretty much done because I've got Lauren Carr directing it, and she doesn't do anything halfway. So
that's great.
It's going to be definitely worth coming out and seeing. But yes, I'm going to tell a story about my my days in a previous theatrical career that's adjacent. Yes.
Excellent. Yes. We'll call it your origin story.
Yes, that's true. It kind of is. Yeah. Perfect. Cool. So what are you looking forward to at Fringe this year?
My wife and I get full frontal passes, or I guess they call them all access passes now. And we have a tendency to take the schedule, lay it out, and really plan out the whole, event. And of course, things will change as we go along, but there are certain must-sees, that are coming back. Gideon Productions is always great to see. Yes. Queen City Flash
is talking to them. Literally, that was the last interview I just did, was with those guys.
I saw the first draft of the show that they're doing at this Fringe back when they did it at workshop at the Playhouse, and it was hilarious and also really interesting and creative, and as they always are. Yeah. So that those 2, of course, I'm sure there are others I can't think of at the moment. Yeah. Returning People Performance Gallery, and then a lot of these, a lot of new folks whose faces I haven't seen before here. So that's really exciting. Penny Sterling's back. I'm looking forward to seeing her show. Yeah, she told a story at True Fringe last year, and she really was. Really powerful. Yeah.
No, I'm excited. I think the best thing about Fringe, really, the shows are awesome. That's why we're there. But it's that after hours get together in the No Underground where we get to hang out and talk to the artists and meet each other and connect, see old friends, make new friends. That's really what, for me, Fringe is about. And that's why it's Cincinnati's summer theater party, as they've been promoting this year. And I'm so excited about all that stuff. So what do you hope people walk away from after any of your true theater events? Do you have any kind of goal that you have in mind?
Yes, we always say at all of our main stage shows, and I suppose we probably say this at our fringe shows as well, that everybody has a story to tell, and the only difference between strangers and friends is the sharing of that story. And even though it's kind of become cliche for us to say it, it it's really true in the sense that we see it over and over again. When somebody shares a story, it's like opening a door and saying, now you can tell me something if you want.
Yeah.
And people do, and they'll walk right up and start sharing their things
sure.
that they have in common. It really sort of builds connections between people. And here at the festival, you might see somebody might come see your show and they say, oh, wow, that Kirk really wrote a great show. Or they might see Ingrid's show and they say, wow, she's a really passionate performer. But that's only one level. That's only one layer of a person. And who knows what they really get to know. But when they get to hear a personal story from you, there's, the evenings are always full of humor and heart and, emotion. It's like getting to know a person on a much, much deeper level. And even though it's just a 10-minute story, it feels like everything.
It's a window into their world, for sure. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
This year's True Fringe is Thursday night, June 13th at 8:30 in the No Theater space. Only one time to see it. Make sure you don't miss it. Tickets are available now. The all-access pass that you have is $300. You can see everything on the whole lineup. You can get a flex ticket. That's 6 different tickets. Use them any way you want. Individual tickets for things are 18 or 20 if you're being extra generous. But nobody should see just one thing.
No, they should see several things. In fact, they definitely see webcam and Eleanor's story. And when you hear the other two will announce at the Fringe Preview, people's shows, we always like to say, go see their shows and come hear what makes them tick.
I love that. I love it. Dave, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We'll see you down there in a couple days. I can't wait.
Cool. Me too.
Cincinnati Summer Theater Party. The Cincinnati Fringe Festival runs May 31st through June 15th. Get your tickets now at cincyfringe.com.